may have a lot of friends in maybe in Hollywood or that are athletes or that are, top doctors, but they kind of want to interact, but they don't want to be at the forefront, right? They have a lot to
Mm-hmm.
lose. They need that kind of that buffer. And the best way to meet somebody is through somebody, right? Because
Yeah.
there's that level of accountability. Like if you introduce me to someone, there's always going to be that common ground. And because you are crystal mind and crystal clear, then like, there would be like, hey, this is kind of the vibe that we're on. So there's a level of accountability. So with the VIP Connects, that allows for someone who may not have access to that level to basically submit to that VIP Connect, and as long as they're on, because they have to protect the energy of their friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
So once you let them into that circle, they still can't reach the friends yet. They still have to be accepted individually, but now they can get invited to the special events. They are in the room. So once you get in the room, then it's up to you,
I
right?
love
So
that. Yeah, a lot of us who have invested to be at these levels have had to invest in lots of different coaches or mentors or programs, or it can be really expensive. I know I've probably spent over $100,000 on coaches and getting to the level of success that I'm at. But it sounds like this could kind of help someone that maybe doesn't have the tools and resources to put themselves out there to get to in those rooms, because to maybe like
yeah,
few degrees easier of
yeah.
separation.
And sometimes that's all you
Mhm.
need, right? Is
Yeah,
because you provide value in whatever room that you go in or in every relationship, and then you become valuable, and then as you become valuable, then you become invaluable, and then it's the sky is the limit if there is one. Well, there actually isn't any, but
yeah, I'm more quantum too.
yeah, there
Like,
isn't any. Let me correct myself.
yeah, I
As
love
we talk about
it.
traditions and constraints that were kind of imposed upon us, right? Which
Yeah,
that is a perfect one, right? Sky is the limit, but there, even though it's supposed to be infinite, but really to even say that there is already puts in the mindset that there's a limit, even if it's
exactly.
just the sky. Because is that it?
But how amazing that we're at a point in humanity that we're able to pick up on these little nuances, like to correct ourselves. Like you just corrected yourself, like right as you say, you're like, oh, oh, cancel, cancel. Like that's something I teach my clients is like, if you say something and then you realize that what you just said isn't true, like, go back and tell yourself, no, that's not true. Like let's rewrite that, because that's the awareness that it really does begin with.
Yes.
And the more you do that, the more you'll start to cultivate that mindset, and that it's like an internal narrative that we don't really realize. We're talking to ourselves and answering ourselves back. And even things like, oh, why did I like do that? That was such a dumb mistake. It's like, wait, no, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, the exact time I'm supposed to be there. Everything, I like to say, like the universe is conspiring in my favor. Like I might not know the reason why these things are happening, but there's definitely got to be a reason behind all of that. Like even just the fact that you get to sit here across from me today, and all of the humans that are in the world, you get to be here on the podcast, and our incredible viewers get to hear a little bit about your platform and how you're bringing authenticity into the world. And um, I'd love to know, just like a little side note, like what's something that someone that normally meets you doesn't know about you?
Hmm. Uh, I think that maybe my mission is really to make a large enough impact to be able to make a difference for inner city kids.
Hmm.
I feel like I have a lot of value to bring to them. And I actually been putting in some work, and we were talking about this, so I have to show the prop. But so this is something that, in my personal brand, is the Visionary. So I wrote a book called The Visionary: Collaboration of Visionary Insights, and it was in 2018. So it was kind of it was just a time that the information had to come out, right? Because I had to
Yeah.
make room for new information. I just felt bottled up. So realistically, it took me 30 days to write and edit it. My mom helped me edit it. A couple of friends looked over it a couple of times, and boom, I had to just let it go to create,
Yeah.
new room. So that's the brand. So this is the Junior Visionary Workbook, and it's part of the Visionary Protégé series. My ultimate goal for this is to either make it an elective or get it added into some level of curriculum somewhere, because we do have an educational software that we built. But it's just basically about mindset in entrepreneurship, and really kind of providing options early, keeping them curious, right?
Yes.
Make sure that they're courageous, making sure that they understand what camaraderie is, right? And
Mm-hmm.
how to really not ever have it be a big me, little you, or vice versa, right? Because in a team, right, it's just about the win. Like everybody gets a ring when they win the championship, when the confetti flies, like everybody gets a ring, right? So whatever your role was doesn't matter as long as we can win, right? So I feel like a lot of those thought processes are in here for the youth, and this is designed for ages 12 to 18, but it could be, there's probably could be some value for any ages. And then I'm going to do one for ages 8 to 12, just to kind of, that's a good age to really catch them at.
Yeah.
But my real life's mission though is to end the hunger for things, because growing up in the inner city, it causes a lot of the issues, and we're still seeing that right now. People
Yeah.
are ending other people's lives, and people are taking, penitentiary chances to for the hunger of things. So through technology and through us being able to provide these solutions, we want to create mechanisms that create wealth that